Hello, welcome to The Passion of the Digital Artist number 7. This week, I'm going to start off a little bit different. I'm in a sitting position, a little bit calmer, because I want to accentuate a point. One of the things as an artist today, a digital artist, fine artist, conventional artist, I believe that you have to use all the tools that are given to you. So, one of the things that I want to stress is that in the new modern era, there are established galleries that have been doing and selling art for hundreds of years in some cases, and then other ones are established galleries that have been selling modern art for decades. And I just want to make the point that these galleries are a very important part of the process still today. Although the gatekeepers might have been removed to some extent and you can have communication with these galleries, it still doesn't mean that these galleries aren't as important to artists selling work. Their importance is just as important as it always was, but now there are other means for artists to sell their work, and there are other ways for artists to communicate with these galleries. So I want to stress that at no point am I saying that we as artists, we don't need certain aspects of the art community, because I believe that we need to embrace the whole art community. We need to embrace all art collectors, anybody who appreciates art, from the average person who can buy your prints, or to family members, friends, to the everyday Joe. Those are people now that are included and will be able to afford to have original art or prints of original art hanging in their house or decorating, and they can appreciate it. It's not something that has to always happen. Although today I'm sipping on some Yellowtail wine, and Xavier, hi Xavier.
Greetings everyone.
He has some things to give. This is a part where we've decided that we're going to pick a product that we enjoy, and he's going to talk about it.
One of the things we like to do is have a drink, and I stress have a drink as compared to drink to inebriated, but we enjoy a drink. Today we're drinking Yellowtail wine from Casella Wines in Australia. The wine is a very delicate wine. It has a fruity taste to it. They say tropical fruits. We kind of taste what appears to be, or similar to at least, pears, but we're not saying that that's in the wine. But it is a very refreshing wine to serve chilled, of course. It's a Chardonnay, and it is good to have with food or with snacks, or just to have a sip of wine. And try it sometime if you're over 21 and it's legal in your area and you're not going to be driving or operating machinery, and I think you'll enjoy it.
Alright, thank you very much, Xavier. Alright, the other part that I want to stress is that the thing that's coming into, I just got a text message, how convenient. The thing that is coming in today to play a large part is technology. Computers, cell phones, tablets, iPads. They are becoming a huge part, especially for the art field. There's a lot of stuff you can do on a tablet, including art. I've seen some really good tablet art. I mean, some of the best artists in the world are taking their tablet with a pen and a tablet attached to their tablet, and then doing some amazing work with it. So these are some of the tools that I think that we need. Now, that brings us to the social media hero of the week. The social media hero of the week is Rachelle Antoinette. The main reason why she's me and Xavier's social media hero of the week is because she has to be by far our biggest vlog fan. She just is so excited. Every week that we're doing it seems like she looks forward to seeing what we're doing. She tells me to say hi to Xavier. She just really likes what we're doing.
Rachel, thank you very much. Hello, and thanks for following our blog.
Um, she is a professional artist working in Yorkshire, which is the northern part of the UK. She lives very close to the ocean, so she does a lot of abstract painting, and she does some pencil drawings, but her abstract paintings are pretty amazing. They're just beautiful. Most of her abstract work is inspired by nature, and she finds it important to put serenity and harmony into her paintings. And when I look at her paintings, a lot of times I see a lot of hope. There's just it seems like there's something in them. There's a lot of stuff going on with the abstract, and then out of nowhere, you just get this feeling of either a calmness, but just that there's hope. And I've got a couple examples here. Here is one piece that she has, and she's on Facebook as Rachelle Antoinette, and then she has her own website. There's another piece. We have a lot of similarities because of the way that we use social media to promote ourselves and talk about art and how excited we are about art. And then also she likes to work in acrylics, and that's what I paint in once I've got the paintings onto canvas. And then also she the other thing that Rachelle does is that she's developed her website. Now, when it comes to her website development, she's even a little bit further along than I am. Her website is www.rachelle, R-A-C-H-E-L-L-E, Antoinette, ANTOINETTE.com. Now, I will always put, when I'm talking, you don't have to write it down, I'll always put a link underneath my YouTube, on my YouTube, for you to go to anything that any place that I'm telling you to go to. Now, she's on Twitter at Rachel's Place, and then she's also on Facebook as Rachelle Antoinette. But we're excited to have her as our social media hero. From the start, when I started blogging initially, whenever I talk to her, she's very upbeat, positive, and always has given me motivation to be able to go further into my project. Now, my last part of my vlog this week is something that really has, it's just been, I've been waiting for so long for this moment. With my social media, multimedia project, the first step was to go out into the world and find places where people were meeting and socializing and capture the paintings. And then the second step was to go to get everything that I captured into the computer and then set up the pre-painting process. Third step was to paint them digitally, and now the fourth step is to print them out onto canvas. Well, this week, based off of working hard and saving, I've ordered, yesterday, I placed the order for 5 of the 10 30 by 60 canvases. Now, that's really special to me because of the fact that all my canvases that I've seen so far, and I've gotten excited about it, were 20 by 40. I've not actually seen my digital paintings in a 30 by 60 size. And if it's as breathtaking when you first see something out of the box, when you get it, you pick it up and you see it, if it's even close to what it was when I first started seeing it, and a lot of these paintings, it's going to be the first time I see them physically, it's just, it's beyond words for me. So I can't wait. That's going to happen this week. Sometime in the middle of the week I should be able to see them. And then I get to do I've painted on canvas before, where I've stretched canvases, large canvases and whatnot, but I've always painted from scratch. So you're talking $30, $40. These canvases run about $360 a piece. So it's a little bit of different pressure when you're painting over the top and you're doing the accenting, because of the fact that with this you don't want to make too many mistakes, because then it becomes obvious and then you might have to get one reprinted. And I know that I'm a good enough artist for that not to happen, but there's still a little bit of pressure involved with when you're painting on something like that, opposed to just starting a canvas, you know, that a couple bucks is invested in, and then you can always repaint over the top of it. But I think that's pretty much it for this week, unless Xavier has anything else to add.
Thanks for following us, folks.